Are you considering a townhome because it feels like the perfect mix of affordability, space, and convenience? You might want to think again. While they may seem like an ideal solution for families or first-time homebuyers, there are some serious red flags that you need to know about before making the leap. Picture this. You've just moved in, you're thinking you found your dream home, only to face skyrocketing fees, unexpected costs, and frustrating restrictions. It's a nightmare I've seen happen too many times. So today we're breaking down the hidden risks of townhomes and how to avoid costly mistakes. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Richard. I'm a real estate agent in British Columbia. My channel is all about Canadian real estate, and if you like that and you want to stay up to date, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about strata fees, the hidden costs that can make buying a townhome much less appealing. These are monthly payments on top of your mortgage, your property taxes, and other home expenses. And here's the kicker. They always increase over time. So what feels affordable now could stretch your budget to the breaking point in just a few years. You might think, well, at least I'm getting value for my money, right? Not always. Strata fees might cover landscaping, snow removal, or a shared clubhouse, but they don't always include essential services or repairs. That means you could still get hit with a surprise cost. For first-time buyers, this is especially tough. Imagine scraping together a down payment only to find out that rising fees make it impossible to save or invest for your future. It's a financial trap you don't want to fall into. Next up, rules and restrictions. If you're someone who values freedom in your home, certain townhomes could leave you feeling boxed in. Take renovations or small changes, for example. You want to put up a small garden in your front yard. Harmless, right? Not according to Strata. These requests almost always get denied due to the uniformity rules. Basically, they want everything to look the same. It can be frustrating and a great reminder to always read the Strata bylaws carefully before you buy. Pet policies can also be limiting. Townhomes are often more lenient than condos. Some still restrict the size, the breed, the number of pets. If you're a pet lover or planning to adopt, it's just something to check before signing on the dotted line. And parking, that could be another headache. Many townhomes have limited guest parking or strict rules just about where you can park your own vehicle, which can often lead to tension with your neighbor because you're fighting over the same parking spot, or even the strata council, making your home life anything but relaxing. Now let's talk about special levies, the financial curveball that can hit you out of nowhere. Imagine this. You've budgeted carefully, only to get a letter saying you owe $10,000 to replace the siding across the entire complex, or fix a drainage issue. That's the reality of special levies, and they can completely derail your financial plans. And what are these special levies? Well, they happen when Strata doesn't have enough in its reserve fund to cover the major expenses. This is often a sign of poor financial management. A well-run Strata should plan ahead with contingency funds. But if the reserves are low, you're the one left footing the bill. And here's the worst part. You have no choice. Once the Strata votes to approve the levy, you're responsible for your share, whether or not you agree. Frequent levies are also a red flag for future buyers. They signal instability, which can make your townhome harder to sell or even drag down its value. Then we get into the noise and privacy issues. If you think townhomes offer more peace and privacy than condos, that's not always the case. Shared walls are the first challenge. If build quality is poor, sound travels easily throughout the home. It's not uncommon after a long day, you're trying to relax and you can hear your neighbor's TV, their dog barking, or their late night conversations. It's not exactly a peaceful retreat you imagined. And it's not just the walls. Noise from shared spaces like playgrounds, parking lots, or driveways can disrupt your day. Cars coming and going, kids playing, or loud gatherings can make it hard to unwind. Privacy can also be an issue. Many townhomes have small, tidy backyards and decks right next to your neighbors. You might find yourself overhearing conversations or feeling like you're always being watched. And when conflicts arise, like noisy neighbors or just misuse of shared spaces, it can take weeks for the strata councils to step in, leaving you stuck with the stress in the meantime. Next is limited appreciation and resale challenges. Let's talk about resale for a second. It's a critical factor if you're looking to build wealth throughout real estate. Market saturation is a big challenge. In areas where developers have built a lot of similar townhomes, yours can just get lost in the crowd. That means longer selling times and potentially lower offers. Another issue is just lack of uniqueness. In most cases, townhomes, they all look the same, both inside and out. When buyers have newer or more modern options nearby, your property can just struggle to stand out. And then frequent levies or rising strata fees can also scare off buyers. And then you add in aging infrastructure or deferred maintenance, you got a recipe for depreciation and not appreciation. And before I get into some key takeaways, if you're still genuinely confused on anything that I've talked about or need some quick advice, you can shoot me a text at this number here where I'll do my best to help out. Or if you'd like a more tailored solution to what you have going on, you can always book a call with the link in the description, whatever's easier for you. Now you might be thinking, well, Richard, that's great and all. I'm glad you brought up those points, but I'm still buying a townhome, or this is just what I have to do. And if that's the case, I want to give you some key takeaways so that you can choose the right townhome, or at least know what you're looking for. And so the first thing that I would do is review these strata documents thoroughly, right? Dig into these strata's financial health, meeting minutes, or the history of special levies. Warning signs like low reserves or frequent levies should be reasons for concern. Then I would make sure I inspect the build quality. Well-constructed townhomes are quieter and much more durable and hold their value better. Pay attention to the materials and the maintenance history. What you can also do is just go research the builder, find out their history, the reviews, past projects, and go talk to those people as well. That way you have some idea of what you're getting into. Then lastly, which I'm sure you knew was coming, was work with an experienced realtor. They'll be able to help you identify red flags, negotiate a better deal, and guide you through these strata complexities, protecting your overall interest and your investment. Navigating townhome ownership can be tricky, and it's not for everyone. If this video has made you reconsider townhomes and you're now looking into condos, I've made a video just for you. I break down the key red flags to avoid when buying a condo so you can make a smart, stress-free decision. I'll put a link to that video right here, and while you watch that, I'm gonna go fly some drones.